frigates from Italy, which would have been 2012 pa yun eh, which would have been here already as early as 2013. But that was cancelled, and its place, nag-decide na mag-order ng brand new. Yung second hand, 16 billion, yung brand new na dalawa, 18 billion. Kailangan natin missile boats, missile-capable multi-purpose attack craft, or land-based missiles. That is the position I take, and that is the position also of many experts on how to have a cost-effective defense system. Dahil hindi ganun kalaki ang budget natin. For example, like this, ito yung Maestrale, second-hand frigate from Italy. Ang maganda pa rito, pag binili mo ito, government to government. So, walang duda na baka merong hanky-panky sa pagbili, no? Kasi gobyerno nag-uusap. O kaya yung missile boats, similar to the missile boats being used by Iran to harass the US Navy in the Persian Gulf. O kaya something like this, itong Hayabusa missile boat from Japan, it's about 40 meters long with 4 missiles. Plus mga land-based like yung BrahMos or whatever from Sweden, from Israel, that can guard our West Philippine Sea. Nakatago yan on board trucks, very mobile, nakatago sa mga bundok. Ito yung Maestrale. But unfortunately, itong Maestrale hindi natuloy. Kaya nga, mag-o-order ng bago. Ang eroplano naman, pwede rin bumili ng second hand, but the government decided to buy this FA-50, 12 of them, to the tune of about 18 billion from Korea. Now, ano ba ang pinakamalaking threat na hinaharap ng bansa? I will quote the National Security Advisor in a former hearing last May in the Senate. Ang sabi niya, the South China Sea Row is the biggest security threat faced by the Philippines. Walang kumontra sa kanya doon. So dapat doon tayo nakakonsentrate. Of course, meron tayong internal security problem. Pero ito ang mas malaki. Because mas malaki ang katapat natin dyan. Meron dapat na shore-based missile system, but this is already explained. I will not debate this. They decided to cancel this or postpone it to 2017 para makabili ng mga helmets and vests for the Philippine Army. Ito BrahMos, no? Ito mga BrahMos mobile system. Ito ba? Ang maganda kasi, pag meron kang anti-ship missiles, nakatago sa mga bundok-bundok or even on board mga missile boats, if you are the opposing commander of a squadron, no? Destroyer squadron frigate, iisipin mo yan eh. Parang ikaw papasok ang Japanese sa gubat, isipin mo kami nakabang na papadain ka dyan. Siyempre, matatakot ka rin, mamamatay ka rin dyan eh. So, it would be good to have anti-ship missiles na nakatago so that the other commander will think twice before entering and abusing our exclusive economic zone. Ito, mag-aabang sa kanya. Of course, some people will say, may defense na yan eh. Well, whatever. Kasi mabuti na meron ka ring offensive capability kaysa wala ka. Kung alam nila na wala, then they will just, they know na wala tayo eh. So wala silang ka-worry-worry. Alam nila na may babor tayo pero walang missile. Alam nila pag lumapit sa Palawan, walang artillery na pwede umabot sa kanila, walang missile. So they're free to move inside our exclusive economic zone. And we are aware of the serious situation in disputed areas. Sabi ng palasyo yan, no? Nag-issue sila ng statement. Now, ang maganda, well, mahirap naman ang dasal tayo na sana mahirap ng ibang bansa. But in a way, it's good for us, good for the world. Medyo humihina ang economy ng China. Kasi ito ang pinaka-root ng kanilang lakas. Eh. They grew by more than 10% per annum for more than 10 years. Kaya dati, nung magsimula mga bandang 90s, ang per capita income natin mas malakas kaysa kanila. Mas mahirap sa kanila. But now, they were able to rise because of their economics. Kaya lang, bumagsak yung stock market nila by about 40% and maybe they lost about $4 trillion worth of wealth just magbagsak ng economy. But mahirap din na sabihin natin, mahirap yung palakpakan niya. Kasi alam nyo, ang isang wounded tiger, ang wounded tiger can either crawl back into the jungle or attack. Ganun din pwede mangyari. It presents both an opportunity and risk with very complex security implications. Yung upheaval, economic upheaval in China. Ano ba mga pinaka-recent developments? Bumabalik na naman. Nag-announce na ang military commander of the US Force in the Pacific that they intend to challenge China's claim. Ito si Admiral Harris, no, Harry Harris, the Pacific commander. And they announced a bigger role for the third fleet. So dalawang fleet na. Merong 7th fleet, and then the third fleet might combine. Napakit ko na kanina yan, no? Under Nora Tyson, Vice Admiral Nora Tyson. And then, the US Admiral, Pacific Fleet ito, si Admiral Swift, issued a blunt warning that about the bullying behavior of China can become a friction point. And then, very recently, nag-announce ang US Navy that they're preparing to send a surface ship inside the 12 nautical mile limit of the artificial islands. Why 12? Kasi ang artificial island, walang territorial sea. Pero sinasabi ng China, meron. Kasi island yan. Under UNCLOS, I think baka nabanggit ni Mr. Jose kanina, no? Charles Jose. Under UNCLOS, ang artificial island na nagsimula sa ilalim ng dagat, kahit tambakan mo, at gumawa ka ng island, artificial pa rin yan. It's still an island with no territorial sea. At yan ang i-challenge ng US within a few days, sabi nila, within 12 days. And they started talking about this October 7, within a few days now. October 7, ano na ngayon? October 19 na. So medyo palapit na kung tututuhanan nila, but that is subject to the approval of President Obama. They conduct naval maneuvers in South China Sea. And ito nga ang pinoproject, it will risk a clash with Beijing. Ito, pag sinabing lalapit dito, siguro banda rito, within looking distance at the facilities there. But China answered, ang sabi nila, zero tolerance. They will not allow the US to violate its territorial waters in the South China Sea. So, parang tayo nung bata tayo, no? May guguhit sa gitna. Tapakan mo yan. Kalabitin mo yung tenga niya. Kalabitin mo yung ano niya. Then of course, pag ginawa mo yun, yung isa, either atras o magsisimula na yung gulo. So we don't know that. So my recommendation is that the National Security Council should be convened. Dahil kailangan makita natin yung mga all options. We have to look at the scenarios. Ano ba yung executive committee? Sabi ko, executive committee lang. Huwag na yung full NSC. Pag executive committee, Presidente, Vice President, Senate President, Speaker, Executive Secretary, National Security Advisor, Foreign Affairs, Justice, National Defense, and DILG. Pag-usapan nila yung scenario. Ano yung possible scenarios? Marami dyan eh. Una, tanong, will the US really send their warships in aircraft? We have to assess. Talagang maitutuloy nila yan. O baka panduduro lang yan. O baka salita lang yan. And if they do, if this happens, what would be the most likely response of China? Ano kaya gagawin ng China? Maring manunod lang sila, magkakawayan lang, o magbibigay ng warning, salita, or worse. Pwedeng harapin ng mga Coast Guard ships sila, mga fishing vessels sila, or their own gray ships, mga Navy ships sila. So pag nangyari dyan, magkakaroon ng standoff, magtitinginan. Pag may gumalaw, malaking gulo. What would be the reaction of the Philippines before they announce entry in force of the US Navy? Meron na tayong statement dito. We express our support. Nagsalita na tayo, and that's good para maklaro ang ating posisyon. And while the US is deploying and building up their forces in the South China Sea, because I doubt isang vapor lang ang papasok nila dyan. Sigurado, somewhere merong support units dyan. May mga aeroplano or maybe an aircraft carrier in the vicinity just in case something bad is going to happen. So pag ganyan, anong gagawin natin? Are we going to help them? Should we allow the US use of our military bases? Yung P-8 Poseidon nila, nag-take off from Clark bago pumunta doon sa South China Sea. Are we going to do that again? Next is, what if there's already a face-off? Nagigiraan silang dalawa. Anong statements na gagawin natin? Tayo ba magpi-peacemaker? Aawatin natin sila? Mag-usap muna tayo. Mag-withdraw tayo dyan. What about the Philippine Navy? Yung contingencies ng Philippine Navy, the Philippine Air Force, sasama ba tayo dyan sa patrolya? And if there's an actual shooting confrontation, God forbid, no? Because that is unimaginable to a lot of people. If there will be a shooting confrontation, what should the Philippines do to protect our national interest? Iba ang national interest ng US. The US is going there not to protect us, but to protect their territory. Teritoryo ito parang katulad ng mga barka-barkada. Pumasok sa teritoryo, hindi tayo papayag na pasukin yung teritoryo natin, di ba? Salitang kanto. But that salitang kanto is very applicable to geopolitics. How about our own interest? Is it in our interest na pumasok ang US dyan? Is it in our interest na magkagulo dyan? Para in the end, magkaalaman na. But of course, ano ang consequences niya kung magkagulo? Should we allow US combat assets access to our bases? Of course, siyempre, mga medical facilities natin, in case of casualties, we'll make them available for all sides. Dahil tayo pinakamalapit. Malayo ang Vietnam, malayo ang mainland China, tayo pinakamalapit dyan. And of course, we should have a methodical assessment of the likelihood of the above scenarios. Tingnan, pag-aralan natin, ano ang most likely? Yung mga experts sa mindset ng mga military. And of course, that includes interacting with our allies. Tanungin natin, dapat meron tayong back channeling to ask them, ano ba talaga ang gagawin nyo para dapat may forewarning kami. Just like at the start of the Iraq War in 2003, may back channeling ako with the Department of State, and they made them promise that they'll give us an early warning before they started an attack. And they did. They called me up. Dapat ganun din dito, dapat yung mga officers natin may back channel with the Department of State, Department of Defense, para may warning tayo. Malaman natin beforehand. Now, ito yung final note ko, no? Yung tungkol ko sa political aggression. There's a book, 100-Year Marathon by Michael Pillsbury. According to him, he's an expert on China. As early as 1996, they already uncovered an attempt by China to infiltrate the US political process. Ang ginagawa nila, may mga members sila ng Chinese embassy nakikipag-connect sa some individuals, politicians, business leaders, media in various capitals all over the world, primarily the US, to find out who are friendly and who are hostile. That was in 1996, hindi pa sila ganun kayaman noon. And to identify people considered sympathetic to China, and they call them dear friends. Kaya sa tingin ko, kailangan magbantay rin tayo. We should be on the lookout for China's dear friends here in the Philippines. Now, some sectors are saying, huwag na tayong manggulo. Yung awayan ng teritoryo, huwag natin pag-usapan yan. Ang pag-usapan natin, business. It's good for the economy. Point din sila, no? Business. Parang away ng mga isang pamilya. Huwag tayo mag-away, mag-negosyo na lang tayo. Yung away sa lupa, postpone na sa kanila pag-usapan yan. Importante, mag-negosyo tayo para lahat tayo kumita. To give priority to economic relationship with China. In fact, China is enticing us with their maritime silk trade. Sabi ng China, sama na kayo. We have a $10 trillion trade coming up in the next 10 years. Lahat tayo yayaman dito. Sama kayo dito, sama dito, sama dito, sama dito.